how's that sort of gone, getting with him and forming sort of the identity of the team?
It's been good. My meetings with him, he pretty much just emphasized, the plans that he had for me. And
Congrats, him. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the staff why.
All right, man. It's insane how fast this league simply moves. We literally went from the NBA feeling like it's going to be in Ja Morant's hands going forward to now us legitimately being unsure as to what this man's future really looks like. Over this past weekend, Ja got suspended after, in the game, putting together some of the worst effort I've ever seen from him. And then right after he played awful and everyone seen it, he made sure to air out his first time new head coach. Now, for the face of a franchise, a player that's making 40 million plus, Ja's already missed way too much time with nonsense. And now, as he just turned 26, it feels like he's never really going to live up to what we initially seen. We always laugh and point out this video because, to be honest, it's one of the worst aging videos I've ever seen in the NBA. But the main reasoning for this video aging so damn bad is Ja Morant actually becoming the most unreliable superstar in the league.
Who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're gonna have to run through them?
Celtics.
No one in the West?
Nah, I'm fine in the West.
This interview was during the 2023 NBA season. Since the beginning of that season, Ja is 7th on his own damn team in games played. If you actually look at it, now that he just got suspended for another silly reason, he's played less than half the games. In 2022, Ja literally looked like he was going to be the next upcoming superstar in this league, and the NBA obviously followed suit.
Or is this just turning into like a late 80s Jordan, 2002 Kobe type of situation where it's just like, all right, this guy's now unstoppable. We just have to admit this.
That season, Ja Morant made the second round and went 6 games with Golden State before getting injured. That year, he also made the All-Star team, made second team All-NBA, and won the most improved player. The year after they did all of that, the NBA gave the Memphis Grizzlies 28 national televised games. Remember, they played Golden State on Christmas, and this looked like it was somewhat of a brewing rivalry. Well, 3 years later, after all this drama, do you know how many national TV games they have this year? 10. The league has clearly moved on, and that's because Ja, he's never matured off the court, and most importantly, and what I'm most concerned about, he's never matured on the court.
The success that Ja has had has gone to his head.
It has.
I'm also not convinced how long he can stay healthy.
Right.
Because every year on schedule, he'll go through a patch where he's got a bum knee because he flies high.
Right.
He comes down hard.
I seen Kevin O'Connor put up this graphic on Twitter, basically emphasizing how Ja, he doesn't really attack the paint like he once did. This is something that I've talked about in my last video about Ja. As fun and electrifying as that style is, it's simply not sustainable, and even his numbers show it. If you look at Ja's breakout year in 2022 when he did all those things that I just named, as a point guard, he led the NBA in points in the paint. As cool as that is, that's not something that you generally want. Now, since he did just that, look at his numbers every single year since then. If you want to go deeper and lean more towards Kevin O'Connor's graphic, the numbers are even more alarming. If you look at Ja Morant's field goal attempts at the rim by year, they've gone down every single year. And this year is very concerning. 16% of his shots are actually at the rim, and this is what he's done. Now, to be fair, this is the natural progression you would want to see from a player like Ja. Kind of the exact opposite of what we say about Wemby. For him, stop shooting so many outside shots and lean closer towards the basket. For Ja, you're not 7'5", bro, so develop more of a perimeter outside game. These numbers would actually be great if that was actually happening, but it's not. We all know Ja Morant's Achilles heel has always been his outside shooting. In 2022, he shot an extremely respectable 34% from deep. You combine that with him leading the league with 16 points in the paint, the fact that he actually shot 8 free throws a night, and his natural playmaking ability, and that was the Ja Morant experience. But now, in 2025, with all of these injuries from that extremely tough play style, and now his reduced downhill scoring and efficiencies, and it highlights exactly how bad of a shooter he actually is. Last year, out of everyone that shot at least 5 threes a night like Ja, he was only above Alex Sars in 3-point percentile. This year so far, and I know it's extremely early, but he's the absolute worst, and his percentage is sliced in half.
You told me today at shoot-around, you were honest. You said this is not just another game. This one means more. What does it mean to get a win where you played for 6 years?
It means a lot to me. You know, I miss this place. I love playing here. The fans are great.
I always thought this man right here became scapegoated after Memphis's last relevant year. Yeah, he said this.
I don't care, he's old. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
But their problems were always way deeper than just Dylan Brooks. Ever since this one interview right here that aired December 21st of 2022, the West has significantly improved. If you look at the Western Conference records since this time, Memphis is one of 6 teams under 500. Ja Morant, their best player, he's missed over 100 of these games. About a quarter of these games missed, they've been missed for stuff that he can control.
I just want to be Ja, and Westbrook obviously is my favorite player, so just hearing that, I mean, it's good, but I don't want to be nobody else. I just want to be Ja.
Ja has been compared to Russell Westbrook many times, and he said he modeled his game after him coming out of the draft. But the unique thing about Russ, no matter what anybody says about his play style, look at his first 7 years in the NBA. This man never missed games. In Russ's first 7 years, he missed 49 games total. Ja's almost missed that much in suspensions alone. I'll make this last point because to me, it will really contextualize how bad it feels like Ja Morant fell off. At the All-Star break of 2023, right before Ja got into trouble and all this silliness, the NBA had this next generation special that featured Luka, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Ja.
LeBron is in year 20. Steph Curry is in year 14. Kevin Durant was drafted in 2007. It's you. You're nodding. Is that, yeah? You get that weight, Don?
That was basically 2.5 years ago. Ja Morant got drafted after all 3 of them. Ja Morant is currently younger than all 3 of them. And look at their careers since. Donovan Mitchell led a team to 64 wins, made a first-team All-NBA. Jason Tatum won an NBA championship. Luka made an NBA Finals. My point is, everyone lived up to that one video just 2 years ago. Everyone except the youngest player, Ja. If you guys like this video, I still believe Ja Morant is a fantastic player. I love watching him, but he just hasn't improved, bro, and he seems so damn immature. Follow my social media sites, turn on post notifications, do all that great stuff, guys, and until next time, as always, stay tuned.